Hello guys, welcome to my Arkham Asylum playthrough. I've gone through now 10 episodes of this game for 10 different days. I wanted to invite you into the journey, and I realized that watching 10 episodes of 20 minutes each sounds like a lot. So this episode, I'm going to give you a walkthrough of everything I've done in the last 10 days. And my hope is for you to see both Batman's progression throughout the game as well as my own as I overcome my anxieties as a new YouTuber. With all that being said, let's get into the video. Day 1, we see the Joker get captured by Batman, brought to Arkham Asylum, and pretty much have the time of his life just messing with Batman and getting in his head. Ultimately, he is able to escape with really no issues at all. And it turns out maybe that was his goal. He ends up taking control of Arkham Asylum rather than just escaping. This episode was my third video upload ever, and I was definitely struggling a lot with the commentary. You'll hear me talk a little bit about the Joker-Batman dynamic. Harley Quinn shows up with the Warden in her shackles. We find ourselves fighting what's called a Titan with a lot of self-control issues. This is the type of thing if you saw on the streets, you just have to run, man. Joker goes out of his way to taunt Batman, even giving him the opportunity to end the entire game simply by killing Joker. As you would expect, Batman doesn't take the bait. Day 2, Officer Gordon was kidnapped. We go on a hunt for Gordon, tracking him, at which point Harley drops an elevator on us. After scaling the elevator, we're introduced to guns and stealth for the first time in this game. Pretty straightforwardly, the game teaches me that I need to sneak up on people with guns because as Batman, I'm not going to be able to fight them in hand-to-hand combat. And very quickly, the game reveals me as a fraud Batman. This is going so poorly! I got shot in the face! Equally, you may find that I was particularly stiff this episode, having an incredibly difficult time finding anything to talk about. Oh my god, this is just terrible, yeah. I'm not gonna lie. But certainly my least favorite part of this episode was the introduction of Riddler, subsequently becoming my arch nemesis throughout the game, constantly testing my patience and asking me to care about things that I really don't want to care about. And just as the day comes to an end, we find ourselves on Arkham Island. Day 3 continues with the search for Gordon, where we start walking through Arkham Island, which turns out to be probably one of my least favorite aspects of the game. I appreciate the puzzle solving, I appreciate that that's part of Batman's identity, and I love the aesthetic of it, but I still hate it when it comes to actual gameplay. It means a lot more yapping and a lot less fighting and gameplay, which isn't exactly what I want for the playthrough. We do eventually track Gordon into the Arkham Hospital.
Where's Gordon?
Wouldn't you like to know?
I'm over here.
Shut up!
We sneak into the building, work our way through a group of thugs who are holding a doctor captive, and eventually leading to the introduction of Officer Cash, aka Captain Hook. Talks a big game, but really is just too lame to actually do anything. They're stuck in a room full of Joker toxin, and it's up to me to save them, so I saved them. Day 4 consisted of me saving more doctors. In one case, I had to fight through a group of thugs, maybe a 1-on-10 situation. In another case, the thugs had one of the doctors trapped in a room, and all I had to do was blow up the wall surrounding them. This doctor was Dr. Young, someone who will be more relevant later. Dr. Young insists on leaving the hospital in order to retrieve her research notes, so she leaves with Captain Hook, who offers to escort her to the mansion. I take the elevator down deeper into the hospital, find myself exposed to fear toxin, Scarecrow's signature gas. The atmosphere suddenly changes. I actually started freaking out when I heard all the yelling. Jeez, man. Batman is theoretically hallucinating. We see Jim Gordon is dead. We then later see his undead parents, presumably because Bruce Wayne is still feeling some level of guilt over their deaths. At least that's what I speculated. And then I proceed to fight, or avoid a fight, with Scarecrow in an enhanced hallucination state. Aha. Oh, you thought I was gonna be foolish and just go in there, huh? After all is said and done, we realized that we were just hallucinating. Jim Gordon is not dead. It was just a police officer no one cares about. And that just left then finding where Jim Gordon actually was. Day 5, we learned that Harley has Jim in custody, and we just need to do a little bit of stealth, knock some guys out silently, and then just jump on Harley to be able to save Jim. We then find out that someone else is here, Bane. And he's quickly roided up. I can't say I didn't feel bad, but the result was a pretty epic battle that ended with Bane getting thrown in the river along with the Batmobile. Yep. Oh, that looks good. That looks good, you ugly mug. Come here. Ka-chow! So it turns out there was a Batcave on Arkham Island. We enter the Batcave to find out that Joker's making a formula for Venom that would allow him to create his own army of Bane-like people. A formula that was made by Dr. Young, the same doctor from earlier. So now we're looking for her. And just before the day ends, we see Killer Croc, who threatens us for some reason. Day 6, I presumed Killer Croc was going to make an appearance, but instead we just scale our way out of the underground area of Arkham Island in search of Dr. Young. I was wrong. I got clickbaited. You got clickbaited. Looks like it's just going to be a normal episode. Pretty much leading to more walking around Arkham Island. This day also has the introduction of snipers, which actually caused somewhat of a challenge for me since they kept attacking me from out of nowhere, especially when there was no cover, and I died a few times. Update, I just got another upgrade. I can now... No update. I'm dead. But probably my least favorite part of the episode, which is more walking around. I spent way too long trying to find an entrance to this mansion, and this clip pretty much says it all. Fucking hell. Oh, this is making me so hot and uncomfortable. I hate gameplay like this. Eventually, I do get into the mansion. Day 7, I pretty much just start going deeper into the mansion in search of Dr. Young. I find out that Captain Hook got himself caught, but I couldn't say I was surprised. Cash, you got caught again. You're so trash. It turned into my responsibility to sneak around this library while I grabbed some of these goons by their neck. And ultimately, after more meandering later, I was able to find Dr. Young's office, where she had presumably fled from after retrieving her notes. Let's do a brief intermission. Everyone good? Good. It was around this time I felt more confident in myself reacting and playing the game through video. Albeit the game was getting me more frustrated each time, the process of connecting with community was more important to me. And if you were there for that, I would love to hear it in the comments below. Day 8. Joker almost blew up these doctors who I quickly saved with a chandelier. Then I burnt the Titan formula to learn Joker planned on torturing Dr. Young. I tried to save her, but Scarecrow intervened, causing Batman to experience the death of his parents, only making things worse when he trapped me in a boss fight where I lost patience again. What? I'm behind the wall, can you stop? And again. No, are you kidding me? And again. Oh my god, I don't have patience for this nonsense right now. Until he disappeared. I hate you so much, you little trash. You're just a squeamish little guy, and I want to step on you like the roach you are. Day 9, we track down Dr. Young, who is being held captive by serial killer Victor Zsasz. We take him down, but learn he tortured the doctor in order to spill her secrets. Joker blows her up. Harley appears with the warden, then runs away and surrounds us with goons. I die. A bit. I'm dying! And then track Harley down into the Asylum's penitentiary. Day 10, I learned the penitentiary is filled with many criminals, including these hunchbacks.
Ah! These hunchbacks, I told you, watch out for the hunchbacks. What did I say? What did I say? What the hell is that? They're cracked out. I'm telling you, man. Whatever they're putting in these guys' chocolate pudding, bro, I don't want it.
There's also Poison Ivy, who's crying over plants. Batman ignores her, and Harley lets her out. I then find and free the warden. Chase Harley around some more to finally slap some goons.
I can't see! Jump over the taser. No, Batman, no. What? Can you not be... Oh my gosh.
And put Harley in a cage. Well, that's been the journey so far, and I'm looking forward to seeing how it develops. If you're interested in seeing more, feel free to look at my playlist to catch up, or just subscribe to see the next episode. Thanks very much for watching. Breathe air for the moment, and bye-bye.